Hello, welcome back, Nick Lenz's Comic Corner, Classics / Non-Classics. This is episode number 222 and Doubleshot at 155. First up, Superman Redemption. Still dealing with the storyline with Superman being back, and it's only about 4 issues in this trade. This trade contains issues Superman 659, 666, and Action Comics 848, 49. In 659, you have this old woman basically standing up to who sees Superman as an angel. Okay, and this is after he saves her life. And then she starts basically just getting the community together and just try to get rid of the crime and suicide slum. And apparently she succeeds. While she nearly getting herself nearly killed in the process doing it. But it's a nice little story. Next, a 2-part story called Remeption, where it features a debut of a new villain called Remeption. Basically, he kills some military people in this fictitious country in Africa. And apparently his power comes from this preacher who basically uses the power of prayer to give himself power and redemption. It's actually a nice little 2-parter. And of course 666 is just Superman just beating up a bunch of bad guys. Well, and also sort of a it's sort of like an alternate future. And guest starring the Phantom Stranger. This issue, here's the Phantom Stranger right here. It is pre-Flashpoint look. No 30 piece of silver on his neck. And of course you see this alternate future where apparently Superman is a tyrant and he kills a bunch of people. Yep, he kills pretty much everybody. Heck, there's even appearance by an alternate version. Well, I think it's supposed to be regular Sahana. And I'm so happy the fact this artist actually draws her correctly, not having her breasts like too big. Yeah, but it's a very interesting take on Superman in case his powers get out of control. Heck, there's even here's a panel featuring a bunch of Superman villains, including Parasite. Yep. But yep. Here's another sample of the artwork that is in here. The writing in here is done by Kurt Busiek. And Fabian DeCisa with artwork by Walt Simonson, Peter Vale, and Alan Goldman. This is actually pretty good. I'm giving this particular thing a 8.5 out of 10. The only thing that really I don't like about this trade, it only contains 4 issues. I'm not kidding about this. For some reason, DC at the time thought it'd be just, we'll just pluck 2 random issues in. One, of course, just happened to be a prelude to the 2-parter Redemption. The other one just a random issue. And from what I can tell from the trades, issues 660 and 661 to this day have never been collected in trade. That's the only complaint I have about this. And it's just way too short. That's just the problem with the thing. It's just too short. It was a pretty quick read, but it's actually a pretty good set of stories. Alright? Next, of course, is probably the first of 2 trades for this particular series. Robin Son of Batman, because in the June Slits hits, they announced this series is getting canceled at issue 13. This book contains the first 6 issues of this particular series, along with its sneak preview issue. The storyline is called The Year of Blood, and you have the debut of this guy, this dragon bat known as Goliath, and the Nobody's daughter. The daughter of Nobody. Here's a sample of the artwork by Patrick Gleason. He does the writing and the artwork in here. Which, okay, that's actually a pretty good idea. I mean, a lot of people are really worried because a lot of time whenever you have an artist who's taking ready use, they get very nervous. But this pulls off really well. Plus, you also have Talia al Ghul as a supporting character. She appears at the end of the first issue. Let's see. Where's a good picture of? Here's the daughter of Nobody. That's really the code name of the character, Nobody. Yeah, and she calls herself Nobody. Her name is Maya Descartes. That's her name. And one of my favorite issues in this particular storyline, of course, is the appearance by Dick Grayson and Bruce Wayne, and of course, a hallucination of the Heretic, the character who killed him off in the Batman Inc. storyline. Let's see. There's a flashback in one issue of Damian training, but there's one particular panel I've got to show this. He only shows up for this one particular story, one particular issue in this book. Oh yeah, and halfway through the book, Nobody's daughter meets Damian, and there's even a flashback to her father's death in this particular story, which is nice. Let's see, where is she? Where is he? There he is. Deathstroke shows up in this book. Yep, frickin' Deathstroke. And then the next issue is basically Damian versus Deathstroke. Even though it happens for a few pages, it's nice the fact Patrick Gleason thought it'd be a good idea to bring in Deathstroke, a character who does know Damian. But it's really nice that he brought him into this particular series. As a matter of fact, if you read the Deathstroke series at the time, the issue he appears in, which I believe is issue 4, it is referenced. And this issue does end at a high note, which ends basically where it sort of continues in the pages of Robin War. But this storyline is very interesting. It's just a Damian ongoing series. That's simply what it is. I like it. It's just too bad the series is getting canceled at issue 13. I don't think bad about it. The writing and the artwork are really set by Patrick Gleason, with inking by Mick Gray and John Cleese. They both do some of the artwork as well, but it's nice the fact that even though Patrick Gleason is the writer of this book, he draws it with these two guys. So I'm giving this book, I guess it's really good, I'm giving this book a 9 out of 10. Alright, stay tuned for the next episode, which should be episode 156 and Doubleshot. No, 223 and Doubleshot 156, okay? Until then, see you there. Bye.